Marlon. And the keeper beats it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Lindelof. Ayari. And it's played forward. Van der Ven with a definite foul there.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk. Can he get onto this? Gakpo has it out wide and in space. Goodmanson. Oh, they can break here. Goodmanson shifted upfield. Ayari. Goodmanson. Goodmanson crosses. Isak. De Jong. Gravenberg. Verbruggen, long ball by the goalkeeper. Reinders. Oh, well measured. Robbie. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Aim forwards. Dumfries gets across to intercept that. Reinders. Robbie. De Jong. Reinders, played out wide, and that has found him in acres of space. They've played it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great ball if he can get there, and it's made its way to him. And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Sweden make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Marlon. Van Heck. Marlon. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Van der Ven tries to get it clear. Oh, what a pass! It's a loose ball. And a chance! They've done it! The Netherlands are level. Gakpo, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The Netherlands grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Sweden must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Gudmundsson getting this one clear. Lagerbielke. Gyökeres. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Isak. Great defending, strong and determined. Another chance from a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Reinders, gently done. Gakpo, oh, good take. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Robbie certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Great chance! Goal, Sweden! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Sweden take the lead. Van de Ven. Reinders. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Sweden have got it back and they'll have another go. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ayari. Lofted upfield.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries a deft little ball. De Jong. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! The Netherlands are level!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Van Heck. Reinders. And it's lofted through here. Brobbey. Shot a goal! Cleared away. Goodmanson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has found a way through. Out of play for a throw. He can get that clear. Very nicely done. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Goodmanson. Done delicately. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Marlen. Now it's De Jong. Now that's well seen too. That'll be a throw. Dumfries. Foot in. De Jong has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, that's well done, really robust. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ayari. Aim forwards. Isak. Ayari. And it's played forward. He has a look up. Referee's given a throw. Reinders, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Goodmanson. Pleasingly open affair so far, goals wherever you look. Lagerbielke. Ayari. Nice looking ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Sweden! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
After 29 minutes is number 17.
Sweden get themselves into the lead. Dumfries. Van Dijk. Half an hour played now. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Lindelof does really well to win the ball there. Goodmanson. And here's Isak, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And they've got a throw. Goodmanson. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's anyone's ball now. Van Dijk tries to clear. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It'll be a throw-in. Ayari. Isak. Steaming on goalwards. And a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And now he has 2. Sweden go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gravenberg, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's on his chance, surely! It's a goal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
After 36 minutes is number 19.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Aim forwards. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gyökeres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Gyökeres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Dumfries. The Netherlands are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gravenberg, gently done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goodmanson. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. De Jong. Proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ayari. Ayari. Succumbs to the pressure. Reinders. Now who's going to be first to this? Nice physical challenge. Van der Ven, and the keeper's got it again. Van Heck. Out towards the flank. Dumfries. Dumfries with the delivery. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lobbed in behind. Isak looking to get on the end of this. They've played it short. Time to deliver. Now that's a fine challenge. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And they've got rid. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that's nice. And that's another throw. Ball's out once more. Oh, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. Nice control. Reinders. Robbie gets flagged offside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van de Hek. Van Dijk. And the whistle goes for half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And the game has already resumed here.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberg. Van de Ven. Reinders. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Reinders is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's in here! Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dumfries. Van de Ven. Aim forwards. A heavy challenge. Lindelof. Lindelof, gently done. Goodmanson. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Reinders. Van de Ven. Gakpo. De Jong. Lovely feet. Now here's... Up he goes! That has been knocked clear. Reinders. Great defending, strong and determined. It's run loose here. Marlen. Reinders! And the ball's come loose here. Reinders. That's a nicely weighted pass. Van de Ven. Can he deliver? Does really well to win the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Lindelof. Ayari. De Jong. Robbie does have his name on the score sheet, of course. De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. Wins the duel this time. Looking here to chip it through. Gyökeres. He's shifting through the gears here. Turns and goes back. Ayari. Sweden keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Robbie under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Jong. Malen. So we've reached the hour mark. Reinders. Reinders has been caught there, it's a foul. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dumfries played it again. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ayari. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ayari. And here's Isak. Isak! That's good play. Decent chance! And it's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Verbruggen sends that a long way. Lagerbielke. That is a great pick out. De Jong. Marlen. De Jong. Goodmanson does well to get it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Gakpo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, what a climb! Clears it away. Real chance, and he shoots! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Lagerbielke. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Marlen. Gravenberg. Van de Ven. And here's Gakpo. Serves up across. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dumfries looking to run onto it. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Marlen. Oh, it's played into the area. Goodmanson shifted upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gravenberg. Robbie. De Jong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Van de Ven. That's the throw. Gravenberg. Goodmanson. Isak. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Van Heck. Dumfries. Marlen. De Jong. He's in plenty of space here. Lindelof gets it clear. Gravenberch. Great work on the overlap. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Now this could be a chance. Reinders! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 79 minutes is number 14.
The Netherlands go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Caresses it through, and he's onside. Can he finish? They've scored!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Sweden are making a change now. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Danger averted for now. De Jong. Gravenberch. He's on it. Robbie! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Robbie has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Lindelof. Moved on forwards. Isak. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Isak. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Sweden really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Reinders. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
ball upfield. Van der Ven. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's De Jong. Reinders. Oh, it's come loose. Van der Ven. And here's Gakpo. Reinders played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? He is just caressing the ball.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ayari. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dumfries. Oh, that's a nice ball. Always onto this. And he's there to get it away. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's really well cleared. Dumfries. Oh, nice touch. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Oh, he's played it in low.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lagerbielke. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Heck. Van Dijk. Gravenberg, who does have an assist to his name. Van der Ven. Van Dijk. Long ball, looking to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Robbie! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
The Netherlands take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Lovely bit of skill. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. The Netherlands close now to seeing this one through to the end. De Jong spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice interception, well timed. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. The Netherlands leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from...
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gakpo, Van der Ven. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Isak. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo. Ayari. Lindelof. Aim forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robbie. De Jong. Played out wide. Gakpo has it in a wide position. He's in plenty of space here. Van der Ven. He's got space in the area! And it's played forward, and the counter is on for Sweden. Gyökeres, spread out to the left. Dumfries does well to get it back. Malen. De Jong. Out to the right. Dumfries. That's tidy. Oh, it's played into the area. Lagerbielke. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. Van der Ven. It's a pretty loose pass. Lindelof. Lagerbielke. Ayari. Lindelof. Lindelof shifted upfield. Van der Ven. Gakpo. De Jong. Gakpo. De Jong. That's really well cleared. Gravenberg. That's an excellent interception. Marlon with the foul. Nordfeldt, long ball by the goalkeeper, and it's been given away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Sweden are playing very deep here. They seem happy to...
And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Lagerbielke. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Clears it away. And the finish! And that has been clubbed away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ayari. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. De Jong has given away a free kick. Acrobatic effort! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Gravenberg. Marlen. Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. De Jong. Marlen. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Gudmundsson played with finesse. Verbruggen can get it clear. Van de Ven. Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lagerbielke. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Moved on forwards. Gudmundsson crosses. And the keeper beats it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gudmundsson. Van Hek. Dumfries. The Netherlands can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Gravenberg. That's a little off target. Isak. Well timed, excellent interception. He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberg, oh, good spread. Dumfries with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Out to the left it goes. showing good feet. Hoist it in. That'll be a corner. De Jong plays it short. Marlon. He's still got it, needs help. Dumfries. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Reinders. He can run onto that. And the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Dumfries shifted upfield. Ambitious ball here. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lagerbielke. Lindelof. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Aim forwards. Isak chasing after it. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Van Heck. Over to the left. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Robe. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's onside. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Sweden, after 30 minutes is number 9, eFootball.
Sweden grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gakpo, now the cross. Gakpo puts too much behind that. Lagerbielke. And it's played forward. He's on it, can he get away? Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Marlen. De Jong. Nordfeldt gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. De Jong. De Jong played through into space. Dumfries, now the ball in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Header! No, not the best of headers. And it's played forward. Marlen. And that has been knocked clear. Marlen. And the counter is on. Gyökeres. Marlen. Van Hek. Gravenberg. Reinders. Reinders. And it's lofted through here. Lindelof. Oh, that's a nice ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Jong. Marlen. Gakpo. Aim forwards. Lagerbielke. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Referee's given a throw. Searching pass he's played there. Reinders with the clearance. Van de Ven. De Jong. Calmly anticipates, and it's gone back to the keeper. The Netherlands couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's a cute ball. That looks a good ball through. Verbruggen claims it, and the danger passes. And here's Isak. That's a nicely shaped ball. Goodmanson! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Goodmanson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lindelof. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries a measured ball. Isak! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Isak really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Gravenberg. Aim forwards. Reinders has created one goal already. Robbie! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Delivered with swing. Marlen. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Ayari. And it's played forward. Great ball if he can get there. Robbie! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Moved on forwards. Ayari. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Van Hek. Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Isak is onto this. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Back into the middle. Chance for a shot! Goal! Sweden! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 48 minutes is number 21.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Lindelof cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Lagerbielke. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Forwards and with intent. It's anyone's ball now. Goes down, but nothing given. Robbie was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. That's the keeper's ball. De Jong. Gakpo. Great work on the overlap. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, they can break here. And here's Gakpo. Reinders. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. De Jong. Van der Ven. Now here's the delivery. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gakpo, and they've got a throw. Reinders, moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Nice looking ball, floated through. Isak gets flagged offside. Verbruggen sends that a long way. Lindelof caresses it through. He has found the way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well read, nice interception. Gyökeres. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Nice physical challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That has been knocked clear. Gakpo shifted upfield. De Jong. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Isak. He's beaten the last man.
The attendance in this match was 81,007.
Gravenberg with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, a delicate chip through. Verbruggen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Dumfries. Marlon looking for a runner.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nordfeldt breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Goodmanson. Done delicately. Dink through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Marlen. De Jong. He slings, climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Sweden, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Lagerbielke, aim forwards. Gyökeres, oh, it's come loose. Gravenberg. De Jong. Robbie. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Reinders. Van de Ven. Reinders. Can he stop it going out? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Lindelof. Ayari. Isak. Goodmanson. Goodmanson on a charge down the left. A probing pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Dumfries. Van Heck. Gravenberg. Aim forwards. Marlen. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lagerbielke. Reinders. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Jong has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gyökeres. Proves too strong. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lagerbielke. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Gyökeres. Sweden have reclaimed it, and he's straight offside. Van der Ven, and here's Gakpo. Nordfeldt, long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Lindelof. And here's Isak. Oh, that's a... There's the shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Reinders. Now it's De Jong. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Reinders, looking here to chip it through. That is takes a shot! It's in!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
The Netherlands really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Ayari, and it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Reinders. Marlen. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! And here's Gakpo. And he's cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lindelof. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's on his way!
Sweden really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
The Netherlands getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Gakpo. Reinders played out to the left flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. Gravenberg. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Marlen. That's a throw. Dumfries. Bullish header! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The Netherlands complete their comeback and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Sweden really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Marlen. The Netherlands Moments now away from seeing this one out. It'll be a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitutions taking place.
Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Marlon, gently done. Gakpo. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Driven forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. But there's going to be another change here. And he's picked out the run. Elanga goes to finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Marlen. And it's played forward. Great. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Spectacular save. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper's dealt with that. Moved on forwards. Svanberg. They are right into last chance territory. Gakpo. Marlen. Clipped into space. Oh, that's clever. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's a Robbie! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Robbie really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Isak wins the duel this time. Gyökeres. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk. Reinders. And that is that. The Netherlands have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes...
So off we go then. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Reinders. He's in here! De Jong! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Van de Ven. Robbie. Robbie! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, they could be... There's the shot! Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in. Lagerbielke. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Gakpo. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Gyökeres. And the counter is on. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. The referee's awarded a free kick. Ayari. Out to the right. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Lagerbielke. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Reinders. Over to the left. Ayari. Lindelof shifted upfield. Ayari. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Dumfries. Marlen. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in a great position here. De Jong. Van Heck. Sweden playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Lagerbielke.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Gravenberg. Reinders. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Goodmanson. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And back to the keeper they go. Van Heck. Van Dijk. Van Dijk chooses to go cross-field. Isak do have a chance to counter here. Isak concedes a free kick for that. Dumfries. That's been slipped through. He's through, it's one. Robbie! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Ayari. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Gravenberg. Dumfries. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries a shot! It's in! Sweden are level!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Sweden grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
De Jong. Lagerbielke. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Oh, well measured. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Sweden got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Reinders. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Ayari spread out to the left. Lofted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Reinders aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goodmanson looking for a runner. Van der Ven. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to clear it. Lagerbielke. Ayari. Lindelof, gently done. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get onto this? Moved on forwards. Lagerbielke. Ayari. Isak. Out to the left it goes. Ayari. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Marlen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dumfries. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. They've played it short. Dumfries. Gravenberg. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Van der Ven. And here's Gakpo. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Isak tries to clear. Isak absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Caught offside that time. Lagerbielke. Ayari. Lindelof. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Reinders spread out to the left. Gyökeres. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Reinders. Dumfries. Marlen. De Jong. Robbie. Clipped into space. Gakpo. Gets it away. Throw in. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looks to the other side. Aim forwards. Dumfries. Van Heck moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Goodmanson. Gravenberg. The Netherlands are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gakpo. Reinders. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. Gakpo. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Marlen! Looking for a decent ball in. Gakpo. De Jong. Hangs in across. Nordfeldt claims it, and the danger passes. Ayari. And it's played forward. Marlen does really well to win the ball there. Van Heck. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. Tries a measured ball. Dumfries. Reinders. Van Dijk. He's in plenty of space here. Clears it away. And it's been taken short. Gravenberg. And the shot! Terrific save from Nordfeldt! Ayari. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Dumfries. Marlen. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gets good distance on it. Great challenge, time to perfection. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ayari succumbs to the pressure. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. In for the pieces! And it's there! Verbruggen, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 17.
Sweden blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And there is the half-time whistle.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to ask you kindly to stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
The Netherlands really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Isak. Dumfries. De Jong. Robbie. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. And the ball is out of play. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Now it's De Jong. Brobbey. Shot, surely! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Van der Ven. That's very neat. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo, and that's aimed into the middle. Played out to the right. Van der Ven. Isak. And they can counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Isak. Isak plays it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ayari thinks one through. It's a goal kick. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Marlen. De Jong. Clearly not happy with that. They get a throw in. Reinders. Oh, he's been flattened there. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Deftly away. Nice physical challenge. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Lagerbielke is onto it in a flash. Van Heck. Gravenberg, who does have an assist to his name, and it's played forward. Dumfries. Marlen in acres of space out wide. That has been cut short. Marlen. De Jong. And that has been clubbed away. That's a super give and go. Chance here to counter.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well read, nice interception. Gravenberg. De Jong. Great ball if he can get there. That's a Brobbey! And he's heaved it away. Cleared away. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Marlen. Dumfries. Now it's De Jong. A hefty... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. The Netherlands presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Sweden might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Sweden, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk Isak! He's got a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
After 61 minutes, please. Number 9, Isak.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Gravenberg. Reinders, aim forwards. Thinks about the shot. Robbie! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 62 minutes, please. Number 19.
The Netherlands give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Ayari. Lagerbielke. Up towards the front line. Reinders. Gakpo. De Jong. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Played into the middle. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Isak. Out towards the flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gravenberg. Dumfries. That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberg. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Goodmanson. And it's played forward. Proves too strong. Van de Ven. Reinders. Gakpo. Might be dangerous. Robbie! Robbie with a beautifully timed run. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk cuts it out. Gravenberg. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's an excellent interception. Goodmanson shifted upfield. De Jong. Malen's cross. That's tidy. Gravenberg. A press. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's hit the bar! And he's there to clear it. And that's a good, real chance! Goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Aim forwards. Isak, now he's off and running. Wins the duel this time. Done delicately. Isak. Danger averted for now. Knocks it out wide. Out for a throw. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's come loose. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice looking ball. Can he finish?
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ayari. Long ball looking to counter. Calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Van Heck. Gravenberg played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. Cross needs to be good. And that has been cleared.
Keep calm.
And he has been fouled there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were like, Reinders!
Goes for the shot! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
De Jong plays it short. De Jong, chance to deliver. Oh, smashing header! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Van der Ven makes the interception. Gakpo. Decent progress down the left. Cross goes in there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ayari.
The Netherlands have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Gravenberg, now he's got space here. Robert, he's had a shot! Gakpo. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, sweet feet. Now here's the delivery. Firmly met. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Dijk. Robbie! And the lead stays intact, just. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Excellent. Marlon with the foul. Sweden have a free kick.
Sweden clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Van Dijk. Reinders. Van der Ven.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ayari. Lindelof, nicely aimed pass. Gravenberg. Marlen. De Jong. Dumfries. One good cross, maybe the last chance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ayari. Gravenberg with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18. Coming into replacement is number 7.
Great run this, he's come at quite a distance already.
Sweden nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Time added on, 4 minutes. Lindelof. Lagerbielke moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. We are into stoppage time. De Jong. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ayari. Lindelof. Lagerbielke. That's really well manoeuvred. Van de Ven. Moved on forwards. And here's Isak. And this is Gudmundsson. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Kluivert. Dumfries. De Jong. Dumfries looking to hit the byline here. Brobbey. Needs a quality cross. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14. Coming on the field is...
And that's it. The Netherlands played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.